I understand her grief, but the clan needs to eat, Branch Star whispered as he crouched low next to his deputy, Quell-Eye. Branch Clan grieves with both of you, but I fear more will die if we do not have enough cats hunting for the prey pile again. I know, Quell-Eye meowed back, his eyes glazed with grief. I will go out again and see what I can find. For now, I would like her to rest in the nursery. She seems to draw comfort from Dawnstep and her kits. Branch Star nodded, though his eyes dimmed with worry. I can help. Both cats whirled around and were surprised to see Stonekit pad up to them, his steps still wobbly with his kitten's strength. Stonekit, Branch Star meowed in surprise, leaning down to lick his son on the ear. What are you doing here? You need to stay safe inside the nursery with your mother and sister. But I can help, Stonekit protested, surprisingly loud for his usual docile personality. I think if we feed the rock creature, he will feed us. What do you mean? Branch Star growled low, his stomach flipping nervously. Had that odd creature come back to bother his kits? Let me show you, Stonekit meowed, then trotted into the tunnels of their cave home. Here, Stonekit nudged the odd-colored stone in front of him with his nose, a look of contentment on his face. Stonekit, Quell-Eye meowed, this is a nice rock, but how do you think it will feed the clan? Just wait, Stonekit meowed quietly, his voice oddly remote. With a start, Branch Star realized his son almost seemed to be in a trance of some kind, but before he could react, the sound of footsteps entered the cave. With a low hiss, Branch Star and Quell-Eye turned to see the odd rock creature walking towards them. Don't worry, Stonekit murmured, his voice sounding very far away from his tiny kitten body. He is here to help. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge, and today we are here at the Branch Clan, and I have some really sad news, you guys. So, you may remember last time we left off with Quell-Eye and Otterslip trying for kittens, and they successfully had the kitten chimes ring, and they were expecting kits, and while we were over at Moss Clan, we saw that they had had 2 kits, and we were going to come over and see how those kits were doing. Well, just like I mentioned before, the Warrior Cats Challenge is filled with so many random generators that do all sorts of different effects, and one of the random generators that we have determines whether or not kits will survive their first day of life. And that's pretty fair because sometimes there's just complications, sometimes the kits are just born and they're kind of weak, sometimes cats just become very sick, and it adds that extra layer, that extra element of difficulty into the challenge. And it does happen quite often in the Warrior Cats series where kits just won't survive for one reason or another. And the chances of them surviving are actually very high. They change depending on the time of the year, but 90% of the time in New Leaf and Green Leaf, the kits have a chance of surviving. And when it comes to Leaf Fall, there's a 70% chance of the kits surviving. And even if the kits end up landing in that 30% chance where like they might die, there's all sorts of special things that you can do to get rid of the weak at birth effect. And you can have plasma bugs or 3 rainbow beetles. I have a huge list. You could have Wisp-a-Wills. If you have 10 to 12 excess prey items inside of the prey pile, then the kit will be able to survive. And those things do rely on having, if not the prey items, then having a medicine cat. And Branch Clan doesn't have a medicine cat yet. They will very soon. I know who it's going to be. I know quite the story, the amazing plot that's going to be behind their medicine cat as well. But they don't have a medicine cat. They didn't have a plasma bug. They didn't have excess prey because they were just scraping by with so many kits and queens to take care of. And both of the kittens died. And I didn't expect that. I sat in shock after I rolled the random generator. There's a 70% chance that they could have survived during Leaf Fall, and they both died. And when the first one died, it was like a blow to my stomach. And when the second one died, it was really hard. But we're going to keep to the spirit of the challenge, and I just wanted to let you guys know that for some reason this pregnancy just didn't go well with Otterslip, and she didn't get to keep her kits. They didn't have enough prey items to get rid of the weak at birth effect. They don't have a medicine cat. They didn't have a stock of things the medicine cat could have used, and that is the very sad beginning of what has happened to Branch Clan recently. And I hope you guys can understand it's not a difficult decision, or it is a difficult decision to make. It's not an easy decision to make in following the challenge, and the kits are no longer with us. So Otterslip and his mate, or Otterslip and her mate, Quail did have two beautiful kittens. They had a boy and they had a girl, but they're no longer with us. They're not in the household. They're gone. They're not ever going to become kits. They are now members of Star Clan, and it's quite the blow to the entire clan because they're still such a young clan. They still just have barely got started. They don't have a lot of prey, and that is kind of the little bit that you saw earlier. We just have a couple items in the prey pile. There's not really a lot here. Otterslip is really kind of in mourning. She's sort of staggering around. She's not really sure what to do with herself. She's sort of keeping close to where Stone Kit and Wild Kit are, kind of trying to help take care of them and watch after them. And Dawnstep is trying to watch after her friend when she can. So yeah, the poor Otterslip is just not going to be really in the mood to do a lot of hunting or be able to focus very well today. So how is the clan going to feed themselves? Where Stone Kit has had just kind of this feeling where if he can bring Slate over here and get Slate to collect this, then Slate might be willing to give him some of the fish that he has collected. And that is true. And also he got the sea sludge, so we might have to consider using the sea sludge for something medicine cat wise. But this is actually Stone Kit looks like he might end up as the spirit cat. We'll just have to see. He's already got a really strong connection with Slate, but he guided Slate over here, and Slate is going to collect this rock. And I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do this, but let's just start. All right, Slate, gather up this rock that the cats have guided you to. And what is it, my friend? It is an uncut citrine. So what I was thinking is the value of the rock, if it's 100 and below, then or like 199 and below, then okay, if it's 100 and below, then they get one prey item. If it's like, 200 and below, then they get two prey items. So we'll look at it like that. So they get one prey item, but that's going to be the exchange that Slate might be able to help the entire clan survive. They have gotten him a rock, which he needs to absorb to keep his spirit health going and flowing and pretty healthy. And now we're going to be able to add in a fish. So let's go ahead and give him a big old tuna. And they will now have a fish down here in the prey pile to correspond to the cats being able to come over here and eat it. And then we'll send Slate off so he can do some more fishing because he has to have the fish in order to actually be able to give them to the clan. Oh, well, maybe he should say something to Stone Kit really quickly as a thank you. So I think that Branch Star here is not going to be very happy that this creature is talking to his kitten. But he can't really do much about it. So they just found their first gym together. So power to you, Stone Kit. You might help save the clan. So I'm going to go ahead and let them just kind of interact for a moment. Not feed, treat. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe when they're officially recognized as the spirit cat. So should just the spirit cats be allowed to be fed treats from the spirits? We're going to have to decide that. So let me go ahead and give the cats their free will back now because I forgot to do that. And then 1 second. There we go. All right, and then off they go. Meanwhile, Quail-Eye and Branch Star are kind of consoling one another. They're kind of taking comfort because they're both very sad. Branch Star would probably feel super guilty, like he hasn't brought enough cats into the clan to keep it strong and healthy. What has he done? Like, that could have been his kits that got sick and died as soon as they were born, and it's just the only reason they didn't is because this guy came in and intervened. So Slate's intervention is what kept the kits alive last time, and who knows if we'll be able to keep them alive in the future. So whew, there we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, there's a lot of tension going on with our poor cats right now. And we're going to send Slate off. He's going to do a little bit more fishing with the flying sharks that I'm still trying to take care of. And meanwhile, yeah, these two are just kind of catching up to one another. He does want to become good friends with Otterslip. He wants to improve his hunting skill. Sniff Crowfeather too, which I thought was kind of interesting. He also wants to sniff Quail-Eye. So Quail-Eye, let's go ahead and give you a good sniff. These two seem to be really kind of bonding, which is good because he has recognized Quail-Eye. Quail-Eye is the deputy, just in case you guys were wondering. So let's go ahead. We'll have them talk about what to do. Branch Star is definitely going to want to start adding more cats into the clan. I already have a few cats kind of in mind that Branch Star knows, and he might go over to the farm to invite them out and hopefully be able to convince them to come and join the clan. So where's Otterslip? Otterslip is busy trying to interact with Dawnstep. So Dawnstep is pretty hungry, but I feel like Otterslip really needs her friend because she still has the moodlet of having a new a new litter, but she's not able to actually savor the kittens. It's so sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Otterslip. This is not how I meant for things to go. The random generator just decreed it, and it was devastatingly sad. she does want to sniff her friend. There you go. There you go. You guys can spend a little bit of time together. Ooh, I love this rock overhang. All right. And then we've also got the kits. Oh my gosh. Stone Kit's already coming on over. So these two are practicing their pouncing now. Stone Kit, you really should stay like somewhere safe. Where's Wild Kit? So Wild Kit, she needs to scratch things. Wake up, Wild Kit. If you snooze all day in the nursery, where's your mom? Your mom's coming over to eat one of the nuthatches. All right, boys. You guys are going to need to focus. They're busy training. Stone Kit, you should definitely go back in the nursery. I know you want to play with things, but you're still very young. Here, we'll take one of these into the nursery for him. So one of these little foil balls. Oops. Oh no, where did I drop it? Oh, phooey. There it is. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried for a second. All right, we'll take one of these little foil balls and we will actually put it over here in the nursery and then let him come over and play with it in there. So hopefully he'll stay out of trouble, stay safe. Slate, you have a shark like flying in the air. I will fix that as quickly as I can. I will fix that because that's a little distracting. All right. And then what's going on over here? Otter Slip is off to nuzzle Quail Eye, it seems. So I don't blame them for wanting to like console one another. All right. And we need to do some serious... Hey, Stone Kit, where are you going? Come on. You need to come over here, Stone Kit. You need to get into the nursery where you're going to be nice and safe. So let's have him go there. All right, run on in. Oh no. And Dawnstep is eating the last piece of prey that we have in there. So I don't know how that's going to go. Don't goof around with him. You've got work to do. Oh, and we've got another one of the seashells. I'm still not sure what the seashells could be used for. But I definitely think they would be useful. All right. And then get a cat condo. We might get one. She wants to hiss at him. Slate, what the heck did you just catch? He looks so excited. Is it like a cousin of his, like a seagoing plant cousin of his? Who knows what he just caught? All right. Well, we'll look into that. He just caught one. You did not catch. That's not a fish. You didn't catch 100 kilograms of fish. That's just a giant pile of sea sludge. Oh, he just got an excellent sea sludge, and he's beyond excited about it. That's fine. That's fine. He wants to learn. He wants to learn the bait for sea sludge. Slate, really? That's actually kind of hilarious. But yeah, we are still dealing with a lot of devastation in the clan. Come on, Quail Eye. You guys need to seriously... And Quail Eye is stressed about the spirit of the land for some reason. You guys need to seriously focus. All right, there's a shark swimming over the nursery. That's fine. Definitely going to do my best to fix that. Don't you guys worry. All right, and I might need to fix the rocks to let the cats get into the nursery because it seems like there are a few issues with that. So don't worry, you guys. All right. Let's do this. I'm just going to move this in here for Stone Kit to play with for now. And I'll fix the rocks later. But yeah, I'm really sad because I was already thinking about how Stone Kit and Wild Kit... Oh, now we catch a plasma bug? Now there's a plasma beetle? Really? Really? Plasma beetles are one of the things that could have saved... Oh my gosh, really? Plasma beetles are one of the things that could have saved the kids, especially if we had had a medicine cat. Well, we are going to be working on getting a medicine cat. Be best friends with Quail Eye. That's definitely something we want to do. And there's a bird nearby. Is it being stalked? Good job. Yeah, I think right now only the two males would be busy. Now we have a plasma bug, which would be essential for keeping a cat alive. So that's kind of really sad that we find it now. But yeah, Quail Eye is doing his hunting. And we will be adding more members to the clan because this is getting very hard. Because right now, Otter Slip is just, she's a little too sad. Oh, and now she's on to the catch for a plasma bug? Why are we finding everything that the kits would have needed to survive late? This is so sad. It's almost like they know what to look for now. Oh, and Quail Eye caught a cardinal. Oh, nope. All right, Quail Eye or Otter Slip, do you want to do some hunting? Are you feeling better? I just really feel like she should spend the day with Dawnstep, though. I really do. Like, she needs Dawnstep's comfort, and Dawnstep needs her comfort. Or, like, let's see. Because Dawnstep's a little bit... She likes having attention. Dawnstep does. All right, Stone Kit's hanging out. Wild Kit is very hungry. Oh my gosh, Wild Kit. Okay, hang on. We'll bring you some food. All right, Quail Eye just caught that cardinal. So Quail Eye has the only bit of food right now. So we're going to send Quail Eye over here to feed the kitten. Because we have a hungry kit. All right, come on, come on, come on. And then I will show you guys something else that the branch clan actually will have from now on. And as the cats continue to grow the clan, we will be extending to additional boundary areas. So additional places. There we go. All right, present to, let's go Wild Kit. All right, Wild Kit, you need to pay attention. You're getting some food. You need to be grateful for it, okay? Quail Eye's putting it down for you. Quail Eye wants to catch a beetle. Slate just caught an anchovy. Alright, hopefully they'll react well to that. Alright, good. Outstanding anchovy. Slate's doing a good job. There we go. See, there we go. That's what I thought we would need over here with Otterslip, is just a little bit of time to be able to socialize and just hang out, nuzzle with her friend. And then Wildkit is over here like, oh, there's food. Okay, Wildkit, where'd your food go? Wildkit, where did your food go? It was like right here. Oh, she's off to eat it. Thank goodness. Well, she can find it. Oh, there it is. It blended in. There she goes. That's so cute. I really love being able to have the cats present food to one another. All right. And Branch Star was able to get that plasma bug too. Oh, and it could have saved a kitten's life, but it's too late. But like I was saying, you guys, so we will be having new areas for the Branch clan to start exploring, start working. Let's see. Now that Quail Eye... Nope, Quail Eye, you come out here. You need to stalk for more prey because we desperately need more prey. And then as soon as Branch Star can, he needs to come over here and stalk for more prey. So they really need to work on that. But they're going to have some new areas. So as you guys remember, this is where Branch Clan has their hunting grounds. This is their clan territory, their clan camp. Up here is where we have the Moss Clan territory. This is where Moss Clan Forest is. All of their kits, all of their flowers, the things that Willow needs to be able to survive. They've kind of got this lake right here that they've not really done much with yet, but they probably will. They go to the Odd Herb Place, which is the alchemy store. They come down here every now and then. There's actually some metals that I think Branch Clan would want to fight their way over to in order to be able to get these metal pieces. They would just have to see if they could avoid getting caught by a patrol and collect up the metals that are over here in order to give them to Slate, and then he can give them more food. And then over here you can see a whole bunch of wildflowers. This is going to be a hotly contested area because this might be a good spot for wildflowers. And wildflowers are what are needed for wildflowers are what are needed for Willow in the Moss Clan. But, you know, this is kind of close to Branch Clan territory. And then this is a new section that will be Branch Clan territory exclusive. It is right next to their home. There's actually some beach properties that may eventually fall under their domain too, but this is a new property that they'll now have, and it's kind of like the temple ruins. So these are the temple ruins, and they actually have quite a lot of lizards and snakes that come out and will be here when it's very sunny and warm. It's got quite a few interesting, almost ghost-looking like creatures, some whippoorwills that will show up at night where the graveyard, where certain creatures may have been buried, lies. So there's that. And then we've also got a little abandoned garden right over here where there's different grapes, there's strawberries, there's all sorts of different plants, blackberries, blueberries, there's even trees, pecan trees, and all sorts of different mushrooms, things where once upon a time the temple may have had a garden, and that's why it has like a little abandoned grape arbor over here, where a lot of rodents might hang out to eat all the grapes and all of the fruit and the seeds. And then we've also got some areas where mushrooms and truffles grow really well. So this is hopefully going to be a very successful hunting ground that will belong to the Branch Clan and be part of their territory, and hopefully provide them the essential things that they need in order to keep all of their cats healthy. I can't believe we caught a plasma bug today, and Branch Star just caught an emerald tree boa. He is on top of it, but I can't believe we caught one today when if we had just had that anywhere in the cat's inventories, even if we didn't have a medicine cat, I would have allowed it just this once. Then one of the kits at least would have survived. So it's really sad that we just caught one today. But oh well, I guess better late than never. And now if something happens to Dawnstep or the kits, then we'll be able to save them because the plasma bug is extremely powerful with the way it's able to revive the clan. But look at this very small prey pile, you guys. We're gonna have to do something about this, and we totally will. And poor Quail Eye doesn't seem like he's able to focus very well right now in catching prey. Maybe if he got out of camp, maybe he and Branch Star will go out of camp for a patrol pretty soon. But yeah, he's not able to focus very well on catching prey. And Otterslip, she seems to be stalking prey on her own, so she's trying to come up out of her funk now that she's just had to accept that her kittens didn't make it. So we'll have to see how that goes. And then Dawnstep is just wanting to hiss at the forest spirit, or the spirit of the land, the rock spirit, and keeping an eye on her kids. So we'll have to see if the clan can bounce back from this. It's such a sad, sad tale and a sad beginning. But the good news is that Stonekit seems to be having that strong relationship with the spirit of the forest, and hopefully that will mean, or I should say the spirit of the stone. It's so hard to switch with the different types of spirits. And hopefully that will be enough to get the clan through any of the really dangerous moments that may show up. And speaking of dangerous moments, things will get pretty interesting very, very soon for our clan of cats. So, oh, and he's off to eat. So yeah, things are about to get very, very, very interesting when we come back, and we'll see what cats may be added into Branch Clan next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.